Alright. Does this work here? Does this work? There we go. Okay. Let's see. I'll not pursue her. It is for her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. Pray she realizes soon. I gotta use this YouTube layout a bit. Search for Yugiri. That's a big boy. There she is. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? No. Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Again, moments ago, I received the Crown Prince itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. Kami would not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Zoe. I will. Alright. You mean we will kill him? Oh yeah. Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me. Of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express that what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yuzuka Manor is in some distance from here. We must hurry. Let's go. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Yeah, stupid. You know how this ends, and they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them, you have to. Okay. Actually, before we continue, let me quickly go to the gold saucer. Oh, there's even an event now. Maybe I get lucky and can still join. Oh no, it's already starting. Quick. Nice. There we go. Okay, entries are closing. Guy's already in RP mode. Damn. Yeah, I was like fucking died. Now he's serious. Oh, don't be greedy. Oh shit. Oh. Go. Oh, that was close. Ooh. I didn't see myself because I'm so small. But I believe, dude. Come on, please don't cuck me again. Nice. MGP double. That's goddamn right. Oh no! I didn't even see what killed me. I think it was the AoE one. Shit! I stayed more on the edge. Fuck. I was literally one away. Are you kidding me? Alright, it is what it is. I got my 6k, I guess. Alright, come on. Bam. Bam. Okay. We got cucked once. Next one. What's? Oh. This is mega cursed now. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Whatever game. yes. What is it called? Chocobos. No, not Chocobos. God damn it. Wrong. Wait, what? Oh, my bad. Excuse me. One 756. All right, there we go. Alright, there we go. And then we're gonna go to the mana. Wait. Okay, so gold saucer is done for now. Plums. I think I only missed like one more that current in this area. Yeah, I get that one from the quest. Looks really cool. I guess in the meanwhile I could also queue for this thing, so I'm done with it. Where is it? Find? I'll break Isle, but we have to do it on hard or not? Yeah. Oh wait, it's actually on the... Oh. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Quickity quick. Dun. Can't tell if this is a debuff. Come on. Or spread fire. Easy. Oh. Oh. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Go further. Oh, wrong button. Potato Man. Ash freeze. Probably not moving. Whoa. Okay. Oh, was I supposed to go in this thing here? It was quite the fight. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Alright. He's dead. Oh, he's pissed. Bloody venom. Grenado Shoto. Easy. Clapper, clapper. Foundation. There we go. Bum. Do we turn this in? Limsa. Christ. Oh my god, what the hell is going on here? Ooh. Big dick sword. Oh damn. Alright. I still have to do the event. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Now that I hear the music. Do that after I'm turning in here the quest. Well, how was it? Did you give them at least the hiding of their lives or what? Come on, out with it. Patience, lad. All of Limsa will know the tale ere long. Was a sight to behold, that much I will say. Zua and the comrades carved their way through beasts and men like a cutter through a swell. Not even a visit from the sirens and the Quakens could slow the pace. Pirates turned up at drill? What in the seven hells did they want? Why? To do their civic duty, of course. They invited themselves as members of the Black Sails unit. You'd be forgiven for forgetting, but the pirates' power are still bound to the maelstrom by the Galadian Accord. Of course, they never deign to take part of our exercises, and we have long since stopped asking. As for why they chose to grace this one, I reckon word got out that the Warrior of Light would be facing our finest, and they fancied a go themselves. I saw no reason to deny them. I admit it. You wanted to see if them old cutthroats could still hold their own in a fight. Begging your pardon, Chief, but are you alright? You look a bit sore. Don't tell me you... I deemed it good for Maul, but I did not come here to speak of that. Why, the Maelstrom is great for your participation. May we count you a friend till sea swallows all. Good day to you both. I have stowed away on the ferry if I'd known the chief would be fighting. I seeing you in action must have woken the spirit of the golden age in him. Though I doubt he's as spry now as he was back then. I hope you didn't give him too bad of a beating. Legends like Mistbeard never get old, but the chief, well, he's just a man. But let's keep this little chat between ourselves, huh? Good to see you again, Zoe. Thanks for helping out the chief. No problem. Zuzus. I'm sorry, that doesn't work here. What's up, Artats? What even is the delay on the stream? See, I'm gonna raise my hand and then I'm gonna count until I see it on stream. Okay. Okay. Let's count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Damn, 28 seconds. Shit, but I think I can reduce that though. There's like a setting for that. But I have to do that after, like at the beginning of the stream. I can't do it like in between. Interesting. Let's see. Going to Ulda. Depths of Nald. Oh, outside. Oh. Or is it this one? Rising Calm. Oh, this is the one, right? Parasol. We'll have to remove the playback function. Oh. Well, there's like a setting called stream latency, and it's basically you have like ultra low latency, low latency, and normal latency. It's like basically the delay, and I have it on normal, so the highest right now, just to see like what we're talking off here. But oh, you remember an adventure? You're an adventurer, are you? Was there something I can assist you with? Now that I think about it, perhaps it is you who can assist me. Maybe. I am Kipiyakya, reporter of Gudania's leading tabloid, The Raven. Might I steal a moment of your time? So here's the thing, just recently an unusual visitor cut through Gudania's market like a scythe in a frenzy to purchase every Nemea lily available, and I mean all of them. For what purpose, I hear you ask? Well, my friend, I sense the answer to that question will provide the basis for my next scoop, so I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to our mysterious flower fancier, but by all accounts, his cargo hold of lilies had departed. He and his cargo hold of lilies had departed for Ulda. Not wanting the trail to grow cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded an airship myself. And I was quickly reminded of how hard it is to chase a story in an unfamiliar territory. You know this town and its people well enough though, don't you? What say you, lending a hand to my investigative efforts? I'd happy to. Wonderful. Then we have no time to lose. First thing first, we pay a visit to the nearest drinking establishment. The local tavern is always the best place to pick up tidbits of gossip and rumor. Very true. The truest of true. My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this fine afternoon? Oh, playing reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions then. We are attempting to track down a particular someone who purchased a suspiciously large number of Nemea lilies in Gridania before transporting them here to Ulda. Any idea of who this person might be? With more than our fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city is hardly a noteworthy occurrence. But now that you mention it, I do remember this flowered minstrel fellow who came in just the other day. Said he'd pulled in from Gridania and needed help hauling a hefty delivery to the Alchemist Guild. He's actually a familiar face in these parts. Never did it get his name though, strangely enough. A nameless traveler arriving from Gridania with a seizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off to a possible dead end with the alchemist, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, where else can you find so many gossipy adventurers crammed into one spot? It certainly makes sense between the two of us. However, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele while you chase down our other leaders, lead in Alchemist Guild. What do you think? Okay. Then that will be our plan. Once you've spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we can discuss any new revelations. Bye. Alchemist Guild. So boldly do you approach a master of his profession. I warn you, this matter best be deserving of the precious moments you steal away from my unending research. You question me for a tabloid piece? Away with you. I refuse to waste another instant on this trivial nonsense. But just a moment. Perhaps there's a shred of scholarly value to this after all. I vaguely recall the flamboyant character of whom you speak, and his request to process a vast quantity of floral material. It is laughable that I would undertake such a manual chore, of course, so I assigned the task to my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious details, Daytrick is your man. Why, I should be delighted to assist you. This is regarding the large delivery of Nemea lilies. Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers, as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman, or minstrel. And though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produced, I can tell you that it shall be distributed amongst the populace as part of the events in the Rising. If you wish to know more, then might I suggest you speak to the gentleman himself? Okay. Adventure, you're back. Did the alchemists offer up any new information? So to summarize, this famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned the manufacture of some as yet unknown item to be handed out during the Rising. Oh, I hardly agree that we should speak with him directly, and as luck may have it, I've just discovered that he means to put in a performance at the Ruby Road Exchange. I think it's time for one of my pertinent on-the-spot interviews, don't you? If we hurry, we can catch him before he takes the stage. Greetings, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but you are the famous wandering minstrel, are you not? I am indeed, and what might I do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I'm curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to the alchemist, not to mention your plans to distribute the result of the work. You followed me, but how did... I mean, why would you? Ah, rider for the raven. That explains much. Did you also learn what I tasked the alchemist to create? The curl out of the bag for all to smell? Is the curl out of the bag for all to smell? No, we were hoping you might tell us. Good, then my surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out bundles of potpourri to all and sundry during the rising. As in flowers mixed with spices, that aromatic stuff you see in bowls on parlor tables and the like? The very same, except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to alchemical wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. Yet even without such enhancements, the scent of Nemea lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The rising is at the time of remembrance, of mourning. It is a time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who lost friends and loved ones in the seventh umbral calamity. It is my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened soul a modicum of peace during this oft-times melancholy memorial. Oh my, what genuinely lovely idea! Only just this moment we were making arrangements for a showcase of my humble talents, where I shall hand out potpourri bundles to the audience. Again, I'm glad we made you inadvertently spread word of our little surprise gift. I trust you now have sufficient detail to write your article? Oh yes, I have plenty to work with, thank you. Splendid. Now since you joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. You needn't fret so. I merely wish for your assistance in passing out potpourri. I can supply the crowd at the show, but it would be most helpful if you might deliver bundles to some other part of town. Oh, we would be happy to, and it could only help me flesh out the story. Let's head back to the quicksand adventure. If we hand out bundles there, then we can be sure to cover folk from every corner of the city. We were low on helping hands, to tell the truth, so this has worked out for the best. Please come and meet me at the Ruby Road Exchange once you've finished with your task. Damn it. Alright, Kippy Yakya. What up? Let's go to work, shall we? You're welcome. What is it you are giving out there, adventurer? Hello. I know the scent. Nemea Lily, yes? How did you know? Oh, who is this? The flower is often placed on the graves of the fallen, a practice with which I am, alas, intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? I see, perhaps the perfume does remind one of the peace of repose, rather than the violence which took our companions from us. It would seem the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For cartoon veterans such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment, like the throbbing pain of an old wound. I will keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe in its calm whenever I feel my thoughts turning grim. Keeping busy there, ain't you, Zoe? I know it's for the rising and all, but it tickles me to see a hero of your stature handing out presents like a simple errand girl. I mean, ever since the first time we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed. And you haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy. It does. Not to mention a little misty-eyed. The good you have done for folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for your future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll all be the better for it. Yeah, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you've got left and I'll put them together with the ones I took from your reporter friend. If we leave a basket full out on the guild counter, I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising is over. Mistress Momodi took a godly amount off my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of the work. We should go and see the minstrel and tell him no, we've completed our task. Okay. Wait, is he? Oh. He moved. The reporter and her most qualified assistant returned. The performance went well, I must say, but what of your story research? Were the townsfolk willing to share any moving material? Yes, they were unexpectedly forthcoming. I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity and privileged to hear the treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I had only just earned my reporter quill. I was rushing around town, questioning adventurers and taking notes. But as Dalamud descended ever lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was then that I fled with my younger brother to the border and relative safety. There were a few less prudent friends and colleagues who might still be here if they had done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it, but there are things I cannot, nay, should not forget. Such are the thoughts which blossom in my mind when I breathe in that potpourri's perfume. I've enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece that does it justice. What say you to Rising Calm as a title? How fitting. I look forward to reading it. I too sense the stirring of a new composition, a hopeful verse dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who yet ascend the path out of catastrophe and despair. What the hell? Greetings, warrior of light. You needn't be alarmed. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your very mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and you have my most heartfelt thanks for gracing this world with your presence and your deeds of surpassing courage and valor. It's him, the legend. On a day such as today, I hope you will forgive me a brief bout of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in a troubled land, and the quest for its salvation consumed my every moment. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those who preserved alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yes, it is you of whom I speak, of our indomitable adventurer. "10 years is a long time, yes, but for me the number holds no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, I would not have come without any accumulation of daily effort, and that is what makes it a milestone worth marking. Thank you for staying the course with us these many years. I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become a part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Westral, Warrior of Light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. Shit. Until we meet again, my friend. True. What a moving rendition. And now I really must head home and write an article. You have my gratitude, Zuai. I would be floundering in the street without your assistance. Until we meet again. A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it is the survivors who must face the challenges of the living in the new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion and the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. Godslayer struck by an echoing war, heavens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both, freedom or death, and bloody inferno untamed. By unbroken hopes, from a sky long undimmed shall the darkness of Eld be reclaimed. A merciless gale, an unending road, if this be the path we are fated, then pray be our dawn in the rift betwixt worlds, your soul's splendid light unabated. I really must apologize for pressing you into service for my potpourri scheme. I tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers and call upon the assistance of your kind with little reservation. As for the gifts themselves, there was another reason as to why I chose the Nemea lily. Traditionally, the bloom is said to represent a prayer for safe passage. The way ahead yet promises more hardship, and I wanted, at the very least, to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. Very thoughtful of you. Aww. What is this? Made from the alchemical treated petals of the a fragrant bottle of brings a sense of tranquility, even the most troubled souls. Seasonal event complete. You have unlocked the jigsaw puzzle minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest found in any inn room. You have acquired the Moon personal effect. You have gained access to a fashion accessory. To use it, first select fashion accessories under character from the main menu. The actions to equip accessories can be used directly from the menu or registered to your hotbar. After equipping fashion accessories, they can be removed by pressing the action again. Of course, who would want to put away such a stylish accoutrements? True. Nice. So as soon as I start battle, though, it's gone. Nice. What is this? Cannot execute it this time. Aww, nice. We only have 10 of them. 9 now. Alright, it's time. Now we can continue the main quest again. Oh, we're getting close. Yogiri. What's the news? This is fine enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Yuno's itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitek field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. He will then continue on these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited for our needs. Let us split up and search for a suitable hiding place. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. I know. I already made my acquaintance with him. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. I was never more ready.
He comes.
Oh.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Yutsuyu is also still there.
course!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
Oh, is she weak? She a nobody?
How
She's
weak
strong.
you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
Uh-oh. Legendary blade.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Alright. Oh, he's coming close, I'm scared.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah!
Concentrivity.
Yeah!
What's this? Oh. Hey?
Weak!
Weak. Oh, okay, we have to pay more attention to that. It actually hurts.
Weak! Yeah!
This day you die!
Yeah.
Leave this to me!
Ooh. LB3? Shit.
Alright.
Unsheathed. Oh, he's getting his sword out. Ah. Well done, beast. You have earned the right to look on the Ame no Habakiri.
Let us put you to the proof. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I must fight on! I must!
Run, beast, run! Weak!
Weak.
Weak!
Weak.
Yeah! Give me something to remember. Yeah! Weak!
Oh, he's already at 95%. Yay!
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now! I see.
Okay, he's pissed now. Oh. You better not be dead.
Ah, I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world, live!
Oh.
Yeah!
You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri!
Hi!
The whole cruise.
I can't see a damn thing! Someone stop them! My lord?
He's happy someone is opposing him. He seeks the challenge. Maybe. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I am hardly glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently waiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all the people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Persimmon leaf sushi. Nom nom. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. That's my boy. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Wait, who got wounded? How are you feeling? After getting the demon, I can only imagine. After fighting the demon. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know... Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. Shinobi too. Don't mind.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Thinking face.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
But you rekindled the will to fight.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself.
Sure, Alize knows.
In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
Was me, hello.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us.
Ooh.
Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a womb.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Yeah. Speak with Easy. That's what we have done. I turned into the Asm Steps away. I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver to our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man he is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Who's Fordola? Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe, if I understand that, it will help me to understand a lot of other things. Who's Fordola? Beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Shalane or older, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as Lordahians intrigue us as Azurai, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault of Doma Castle for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane. Dealing with this troublesome ether, right? I could go on, but you understand. And we have to repair that thing. Quick. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steep at once. You will be joining us, right? For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd rather contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple, fair, but it's the least we can do for you, after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Yay. Now we can fly. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Damn, he's thick. Holy shit.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Damn, Venus is no chill.
Oh, are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her?
Dude, I already fucked you up twice.
I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Gerabania. What is this? This is where where Omega fell down?
This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Is this Estinian? Back. My man.
Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Work off the eyes. Wait, what happened with the eyes? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Youngster, we have now the ether right here. What? Oh, there are blue question. What are those about? Need someone to help her deliver a present. Tell me, have you met the Namazu that live in Yuzuka Manor? The manor can be found in the southwest of Namai. It was originally home to the wealthy family. However, they were murdered when the Empire attacked. These days, a group of Namazu live there. They visit Namai every now and then, coming to trade fish with us. They had shown an interest in some of the trees around here, so I thought to give them a seedling in return. Also, the road to the manor is long and fraught with danger. Would you mind if I asked you to deliver it in my place? If you are willing to help, please collect the seedling and vial of wood vinegar from the front of Fukudo's house. The wood vinegar will help them repel insects. Please deliver everything to a Namazu named Gyotai. No problemo. Chadstinian. That's right. What's up, Wolfie? Fukudo would like you to lend him your ears. I do not recall having seen you before. Would you happen to be a traveler? If so, may I request some of your time? Have you heard of the Lupin? They are a race that appears to be half man, half wolf, and are known for their skill in combat. They have long served the king of Doma. However, when Doma fell to the Empire, many of them were conscribed into the Imperial Army. Those who refused were forced to live out their lives as bandits. There's one family of Lupin that have called Namai their home for many a generation. They have acted as the village protectors on countless occasions. We could not have survived without their aid. The Count's oldest son had been the family's backbone up until he too was forced to enlist. Only the mother and her younger son remain now. The whole village expected the youngest to pick up where his brother left off. Sadly, he turned out to be one of the weakest Lupin I've ever seen. He has been unable to help the village in any way, much less protected. The ferocious appetite his kind possessed was looked upon kindly back when they kept the village safe. But people are not to understand when the Lupin give back nothing in return. Even so, considering he spends most of his time looking after his sickly mother, I do not believe he is deserving of the villagers' ire. Assuming you are not passing through, would you be willing to help the young Lupin? My thanks. The boy I would have you help is named Kurobana. He lives up on the hill to the west. Ooh, white mage. We're going under the healers now. Nice, nice. Here's why these are blue quests. Maybe they're for a dungeon or something. What's that emote? Doesn't say. Oops. The old man put you up to this. He certainly enjoys meddling in the affairs of others. It is as he says, I'm not much of a fighter. My bite is as soft as a Mughals. Of course, I would love to protect the village just like my brother, but there is a reason he was conscribed and not I. The only thing I'm good at is gathering herbs for my mother. I spent the rest of my time trying to not get in the way of the other villagers. At any rate, if you have no further business with me, I must head off to grind some herbs to make mother's medicine. Kurobana could do with confidence boost, try to rally his spirits. Yeah. I have no idea why you are so interested in me, but fine. I shall do battle with one of the nearby beasts if that will satisfy you. That is not to say I will prove Fukudu wrong. I'm merely doing this to show that you should not have expected aught of me. It's pretty good. I think story-wise it feels like so far a bit weaker than Heaven's Sword, but you know, like I already experienced Heaven's Sword in its entirety, so I might perceive it differently. We'll see how this concludes. Thank you for intervening. I do hope you have seen enough how to accept that Fukuda was right. I'm not and there never will be a warrior. Hakuro is my brother and namely only. Now please leave me be. Tell Fukuda that you helped me and I once again proved to be hopeless. Come on, man, don't be like that. Red jam. Red jam. Red jam. What did it say earlier? Didn't I attune to like something? Or am I... Oh no, I just attuned to the Yangxia. Okay, never mind. I caught a glimpse of Kurubana heading off somewhere with a spear a while ago. Tell me, how did he fare? Hopeless as ever, you say? Haku is such a fine warrior. I cannot believe Kurubana does not possess the same potential. There must be some way we can help him, surely. I had not thought of that before, but it is quite an idea. It seems my mind has grown slow in my old age. Not all Lupin are born fighters. Let us find Kurubana and see if there's not something else he is skilled at. I apologize for stopping you on your journey, but if you have the time to help, please let me know. I see you have chosen to stay and help. You have my thanks. I believe Kurubana may be best suited to work that involves heavy lifting. As you are doubtless aware, the village economy is entirely supported by rice farming. All harvested rice is stuffed into straw bags and carried to a nearby storehouse. While Kurubana may not be a fighter, he is still a Lupin, and as such possesses strength greater than most men. I imagine he could put this to use by transporting rice. I'll inform the storehouse manager, Shiwojishi, of the situation. Could you discuss this with Kurubana for me? I'm sure your word will carry more weight with him than mine would. Of course. Ah, I see. I have not yet left Namai. I hope you have not to come ask me to fight again. Fukudo wants me to try carrying rice. There he goes again, meddling in the affairs of others. That said, if it will help the village, then I can hardly refuse. I shall go and talk to Shiwojishi. Do it. Kurubana, good to see you. My thanks for your help as well, adventurer. Fukudo has already told me all I need to know. Let us start by having you carry this sack right here. It is a bit on the heavy side, but do you think you can handle it? Do not worry, Shiwojishi. I may not be much of a warrior, but I am confident in my strength. Oof. Whatever you do, do not drop it. Kurubana strides off towards the village storehouse with a spring in his step. I do hope he is up to the task. I have seen many a man struggle to complete their first journey to the storehouse. Pray do me a favor. If he struggles along the way, give him some encouragement on my behalf. It may seem like a test of strength, but carrying rice is ultimately a mental battle. Is that so? Oh. I did not expect the rice would be quite so heavy. Psych up, Kurubana. Psyching up. Yeah, you can do it. Thank you. I really wonder if there is no better way rice could be transported. I have had to check multiple times that it was straw and not a knife that was cutting into my shoulder. But thanks to your encouragement, I think I might just be able to make it to the storehouse. I believe in you. Oof. And there he goes. Summoning the last of his strength, Kurubana once again sets off in the direction of the village storehouse. the hell is this crest? Why is it blue? What is this about? I first thought it might be a beast stripe quest, but it's not, I believe. It took every fiber of my being, but I did it. Who knew this would be such a tiring work? Good work, Kuwabana. As you have noticed, transporting rice is not quite as easy as it looks. Given time, I'm sure you too will become quite good at it. Now you have had ample time for a rest. Make another 3 trips to and from the storehouse and your work will be done for the day. 3 trips? I thought that was it. Sorry, I do not think I am suited for this after all. People leave? If that is how he responds to the slightest hardship, then I do not think we will have any use for him. Try to have Fukudo as much. Damn. He already bailed. Weak. Also, I just caught Kuwabana trying to abandon his duties. It seems he was able to carry 1 sack of rice, but shirked from the idea of carrying 3 more. Admittedly, he's not wrong to think it grueling work. I too struggled to carry even my first load of rice. However, if you continue like this, the whole village will think you're a weak-willed coward. I'm sorry, Fukudo. You have my word that I will not give up like this again. Perhaps next time we should have you try a job that does not require great strength. I have come to the conclusion that Kuwabana might be best suited to plucking weeds from the paddy fields. Our village name is actually a local term for the arrowhead, an aquatic plant that infests paddy fields if not kept under control. This is precisely why removing weeds is such an important part of rice farming. I do hope you are up to this task, Kuwabana. If you fail this time, do not expect to have another chance to prove yourself. I trust you understand the importance of this task. Do not worry, Fukudo. Weed plucking actually sounds quite nice. I have always enjoyed little odd jobs like that. I recall Hayabusa mentioning he was looking for help tending to his paddy fields. Ask if he will allow you to remove the weeds from his paddies. Do I please accompany him and make sure that he does as I have asked. Ah, you must be the adventurer I have heard so much about. And Kuwabana, nice to see you as well. Is there something you would ask of me? How kind of you to offer. You can never be too careful with those pesky arrowheads. Be sure to take care not to trample any of the rice plants when you are removing the weeds. Why don't you help Kuwabana with the work, adventurer? Not many travelers have the chance to experience such a core part of life in Namai. Precisely. Do not simply remove the top of the weed, you must remove the roots as well. Well, there's nothing more for me to tell you both. Please work the paddies on top of the sill for me. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Bada boom 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 bada boom boom boom. Finished already? Fine work indeed, as I see you made sure to remove the entire weed, including its roots. I also had Hayabusa check my work, and it seems like I finally found a job I can do. Nice. However, something did bother me a bit while I was working. It could be my imagination, but do these patties not smell a little odd? Odd, is your nose quite alright? I tend to these fields daily and have never smelled anything strange. Honestly, I cannot fathom how you think it acceptable to criticize my patties when I have allowed you to work them. Do you make fun of people's children when you are a guest in their homes? What the hell? He just like mentioned cool it, okay? Or are you merely mourning because you had to engage in hard labor? Frankly, it matters not. Be gone with you. What the fuck? I am sorry, I didn't mean it as an assault. Thank you for all you have taught me, Hayabusa. I will leave you at once. Come along, so let us go speak with Fukudo. Probably like smells like something is wrong with the rice. Should take this as like a hint. What the hell? Anyway, have we at least found the right job for you? Well, yes and no. So you are telling me that whilst the job went well, you managed to accidentally offend Hayabusa with a careless remark? Would you care to explain why you could not just keep quiet? It was not my intention to upset him. I was simply surprised by the smell of the paddy fields. Never mind. Hayabusa is a reasonable gentleman. I am sure he only reacted how he did because of how much effort he puts into his work. I will go and speak with him myself. I still cannot forget the smell of those patties. Something is definitely not right with them. I struggle to put it into words exactly what was wrong with the odor. I just know that it was not normal. We Lupin have a heightened sense of smell. This is most likely why Hayabusa himself has not noticed anything odd. Sitting here doing nothing is likely to send me mad, so would you help me look into the source of the stench? Looking into the smell is fine, but take care not to anger Hayabusa any further. Do not worry, Fukudo. I promise you I will not cause any more trouble. First, I would like to visit some normal paddy field just to confirm I'm not imagining things. Meet me by the ones to the west. As expected, the patties here only smell of, well, rice. Which leads me to think something is not quite right with Hayabusa's fields. Let us revisit the patties we plucked weeds from. It is as I thought. These fields have a markedly different scent to those we just visited. Is the water to blame? Wait, I just hear the noise from nearby. I think it came from a reservoir. Quickly, Zoe, let us check if everything is alright. What is this foul creature? I never seen such a beast before. That's why please keep the village safe from harm. Bum bada bum bum bum. I had known you were powerful, but you might be even stronger than Haku. You have my thanks for slaying the beast. My days, that stench is quite something. It is the same one given off by Hayabusa's petties. only much, much more foul. It would seem that the creature was indeed the source. As to how it found its way to the reservoir, one can only guess. Perhaps it's lost sight of its pack and came here seeking sustenance. Proximity of Hayabusa's fields to the reservoir is most likely why his were the only ones affected. Should be fine as long as he replaces the water, and any recently harvested rice may need to be thrown away though. Perhaps I should also check the rice in the storehouse just to be safe. But first let us speak with Fukuro, he will know how to best to proceed. I'm look at him taking responsibility. Very manly. Back so soon? I just finished explaining things to Hayabusa. There's something you both need to hear. Zoe and I have found the source of the odor that was coming from Hayabusa's patties. It was a creature that had made the reservoir its home. Creature, you say? When Zoe slayed the beast, it released the most foul stench into the air. I really think you should replace the water in your fields. I think there had been a monster lurking nearby the whole time. Kurobana, my sincerest apologies for losing my temper with you earlier. I was foolish to ever believe for a second the gossip about you was true. You are a fine lad. I thank you for all you have done. I'm just glad I was able to be of service to Naomai. Things could have been much more serious had the beast gone unnoticed any longer. That reminds me, would you mind if I smelt the rice in the storehouse? I'm worried it may have also been contaminated. By all means, I doubt my own nose would be up to the task after all. Actually, Kurobana, do you think you would be up for examining my fields on a more regular basis? If you were to learn the smell of the various diseases which affect rice, you would be doubtless notice any infections earlier than any of us could. You mean to say I could continue to aid the village? I've never had anyone rely on me before, never mind a whole village. It is somewhat daunting, but I would love to help. My apologies for eavesdropping, but... Would you mind having a look at my paddy fields as well? Gator, you would truly trust me, are you certain? Why, of course, do not worry, I will pay you for your work you do. I will gladly do it for free. I never dared to dream that a day when I would be of use to the village would actually come. I owe the fact that it has to you, Fukuro, and you, Zoe. Thank you so much. No problem. Alright, so what was this about now? This was a blue quest. But it didn't unlock anything. Yet. Maybe I first have to do the other one. Yes, yes, you have business with us? Oh my, most sincere thanks to the kind people of the mine. Since we began living here, we have been feverishly reading through the manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of the books talked of something called hanami. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic beauty of flowers. I told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. I think they remembered and sent us these gifts. We shall raise this plant well so that we too can someday enjoy hanami. Yes, yes. Alright. You look not as one who hails from here. May I inquire, you a traveler and may I inquire, are you a traveler and adventurer? If so, there is a deed I would ask of you. But before we delve into details, introductions are in order. I am Gioin. Gioin I am. I live in this shack with others like myself, and I, like many, have a dream. Yes, yes. I aspire to become the greatest of merchants, to be rich, to be wealthy, beyond compare, and then to have an apron made for me that is mine and mine alone. Yes, yes, that is my dream. Among the many treasures of our shack are a collection of emakimono that someone left behind. Beautiful pictures, wise words. One tells the ancient tale of a poor merchant who rose to great heights. Yes, yes, ever since reading that I have dreamed of doing the same. In that very tale, an able adventurer much like yourself appeared. Quite clever, quite knowing. He gifted to the merchant his wisdom, his ways. And lo, here you are. Yeah. It can be no more coincidence. It is fate and destiny. You must forgive my manners. In my excitement, I neglected to ask your name, your title. Might I have it? Zuai, Zuzu is it? Then I shall call you Zuai. Yes, yes, that will do nicely. Now, where we were? Ah, of course. I was hoping to enlist your aid in my rise through the merchant ranks. I'm afraid I'm quite forgetful these days. I am. My storehouse lies not far from here. Would you do me the honor of paying a visit? I keep all my wares there. My treasures, my trinkets. I should very much like to hear your honest appraisal. Yes, yes. Come then, Zuai. You only need to follow me. This way, this way. I'll be right back with you. You'll need only wait a moment. There he goes. Here we are, my pride, my passion. This is a collection of everything I have come together to own. It is quite remarkable, is it not? Here we are, my poem, my passion. This is a collection more amazing, astounding. Here we have grilled mayflies. Oh, and here's some desiccated toad. And this lovely vase here has simply bags to have things placed within it, does it not? Yes, yes, it does. Whoa. Well, what do you think? Come now, be honest, be true. What do your eyes see that will fetch a fair price at market, It is truly a trove fit for a drag. Gonna be honest, it's trash. Are you sure? But I have spent days, years collecting it all. Surely there must be something of value, of worth. I can't. Nevertheless, a dream is a dream, and I shall not relent. No, I will find another path of greatness, another way to obtain what people desire. For I am destined to be a merchant of renown. Yes, yes. Now, bearing all that in mind, whatever shall I do? I don't know. Yes, I do believe an idea has come to me. Fish. People eat fish, and so it stands to reason they must buy them, purchase them. I will take to fishing to provision my own supply, my own stock. I will bring my catch to you, Zuai, and with your adventuring wisdom, you can tell me which fish will sell and which will not. Your kind and mine have very different tastes, different likes. Yes, yes, we do. It will fall to you to enlighten me as to which fish agree with the palates of men. Until then, I shall wait you at the water. Okay. Oh, this will not serve. I will not serve at all. No, no. I set out to fish, just as we had spoken about when last we met, but I am ashamed to admit I slipped on some wet stone in my rod. My pole, it dropped it, lost it. Yes, yes, it is gone. That is a shame. And before you ask, no, I could not retrieve it. I am a Namazo of the city, not of the wild. To cast myself into a running river is tantamount to taking my own life. Will you help me in this way? Will you find my rod and retrieve it? Return it? It is very dear to me. Yes, yes, it is. Please, I beg this of you. I know not where else to return. No problem. Precious Paul, my irreplaceable rod. I am but half a man without it. My rod, you found it. As I knew that you would, I owe you a debt of gratitude, of thanks. Yes, yes, I do. Yet I confess, I admit I've been thinking on things since I lost it. Yes, yes, much thinking. It occurred to me all the Namazo I know are fishmongers. They are, each and every one. Fact led me to recall another passage I read among my imakimono. It said for one to make their mercantile mark, one must offer something no other merchant does, a new product, a new service. And so I've made up my mind. I have. I will look for another way to make my fortune. I have given it much thought, but there's much more to give. I will return to my shack and dwell on this some more. Okay. Alright. Right, you may be happy to hear, joyous to hear. I have put faith in my imakimono, their wisdom, their insight. I have led me to a new calling. Yes, yes. I've learned there is a pretty price to be paid for certain ores, certain minerals, and so I shall become a miner, a prospector. I fear I might inconvenience you again in this endeavor, as I did in the previous. I only hope you are willing to lend your wisdom again. Yes, yes. I'm ready to begin my life as a miner, a prospector. Yes, yes. I mean to search for my fortune, my fame. I'm sure it lies to the west of our manor. I will go ahead of you, Zoe. But please do come and find me. Yes, yes. Where to look, where to look. Why, you gave me a start, a fright, but I am glad to see you. It was good of you to come to visit. I am prospecting for ores as we speak, using my fortune-seeking baubles. Yes, the Namazu bauble is a sensitive thing. Mine will detect where the most precious of all lies. I do believe I found something. I feel a tingle, a twinge in my baubles. They tell me there's a great mineral wealth to the north. I must go. I must away. It is all well and good to have found choice mining location, but I am afraid my hand is stayed. There are a host of nasty beasts lingering, prowling. I can't get the ore for fear, get to the ore for fear of my life. Please, sir, you must help me. I knew those monstrosities would pose no match for you. Yes, no match at all. The way is now clear. Leave the rest to me. I will mine these lands and amass a haul of ore, the like of which Yangsha has never seen. But it will require some time, some patience. Yes, you should return to my warehouse and will await me. Why, I wish not to bore you with my digging, my picking. Going back. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The deed is done, finished. Yes, and what of how we have comes away, and behold the fruits of my labor. Look at how they sparkle, how they shine. I have no doubt these ores will see my greatness to fame. I must show them to Gyofu. Yes, he is very knowledgeable about the selling of ores. The appraisal will be most reassuring. Gyofu, I have something for you to inspect, to see. Certainly are in good spirits. What is it, Gyoin? I've been mining and bought my first lot of findings for your appraisal, your valuation. Tell me, how much skill will these ores fetch at market? Is that where you've been off all this time? Well then, let us have a look, shall we? Yes. You want the truth of me, yes, Gyoin? Nothing besides. Yes, tell me your honest opinion. It is difficult to place a value on these ores you have. Quite difficult indeed. And that is because they are so very, very worthless. You dragged a veritable pile of garbage across Yangsha into our manor. Worthless? But my baubles tingled. I would have staked my life that these ores were valuable. Thank the gods I did not. I suppose I must find another way, another means to make my fortune. Thank you, Gyofu. I do appreciate your honesty, your candor. Yes. At least he's not getting, demotivated. I used my bauble to detect the ores just like my master taught me. Yes, I did. I suppose the baubles of my line are not fit for mining. Still, my dream is my dream. I will not give up. I will not give up yet. I will find another path to greatness, and when I do, you will be the first to know, to hear the way. I am curious. I failed at prospecting, at mining. I was so sure I would succeed. Never have I been so disappointed in myself. But still, I will not give up now. If I do, I will never be rich, wealthy. Indeed, I have already thought of another way to make my fortune. Yes. I turned once more to my emakimono for wisdom. There I found a tale of a merchant who sold the wings and scales of monsters, of beasts. That will be my next endeavor, and I know this time it will work. Just imagining myself trapping beasts and collecting their parts made my baubles tingle twinge. But I'm just a Namazu. I have no hope of hunting these monsters and slaying them in battle. I will have to trap them and snare them, and I would like your help procuring the bait I require for my traps. There are beasts known as water serpents that slither throughout the glittering basin. If you would be so good as to fell 3 of them, I would have enough meat to set all the traps I need. Yes. Nothing easier than that, my friend. More? Oh, there. We're going back. It's actually massive. Goes the hunt? Were you able to obtain the freshwater serpent's flesh as I asked? Of course. Yes, this is precisely what I need, and for my part I've already finished constructing my traps. All that is left is to venture into the wild and set them. I do not wish to bore you with such a chore. Await me here, I shall return shortly. Yes. We're waiting, and we're waiting. He's probably not coming. Even it's taking far too long to set his traps, perhaps something is waiting. What's wrong? Dead. Thank you, my friend. You have saved me yet again. I was simply setting my traps, and then I suppose I got a bit too excited and stepped into one of them. How embarrassing, how shameful. I'm finding that an effective trap is truly a dangerous thing. Yes, I do. I believe I must abandon this trapping endeavor. I put faith in my kimono and tried several ways to make my fortune, my fame, yet none of them have gone well, none at all. I must return home and speak with Gyofu. He's very smart, very clever. Perhaps he has some idea as to what path I might treat. My failures are coming in quick succession, but I will not give up, and I hope you will not give up on me, Zoe. For now, I shall return to my warehouse. Yes. My wounds have been seen to, tended to. I was told they are not grievous. I owe that blessing to you, Zoe. Had you not found me as quickly as you did, I fear the worst may have happened. You're welcome, my friend. I've got a new idea, Zoe. I leave the ideas to Gyofu. That is my idea. Yes, please come with me. Let us hear what wisdom Gyofu has to offer. Gyofu, I have something to ask of you. I want you to tell me all you know. That much I can do. What is a Gyoin? You're not looking your normal chipper yourself. I've been reading my kimono. They tell of so many ways to make one's fortune, and I've tried them all, each one, everyone, but I have yet to meet with any success. And so I want to ask you, Gyofu, if you were in my barbels, what would you do? Do you know of any path I can walk to quick wealth? Any at all? Quick path to wealth? I suppose there's one thought that comes to mind, but it is dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Do you know of the ruins that lie to the east of here? There were once a Guardian stronghold. Within them there still remain all manner of weapons, relics from the days of war. At least that is what their rumors say, yes. There just might be some treasure there, weapons so fine they would put even the smiths of Doma to shame. Maybe not. I cannot say for sure. But what I can say for sure is those ruins and the way to them are fraught with peril. Lupin turned looters prowl the place. Monstrous hounds called Aokwan lurk in the shadows. There's no wealth to be had in Death Gyoin. No, you should not go to this place. Treasures, relics. This is more than I hoped for. Thank you, Gyofu. I knew I was right to ask you. There would not be a quick path to wealth if we were not dangerous along the way. It too was written in my kimono. I will go to these ruins and I will find my fortune. Still, I do not stand much of a chance against Lupin and Taoquan and whatever other dangers may come, Of course. You'll come with me, won't you, Zoe? I knew that you would. Yes, come then, let us away. Where is he? Oh, there. I have no idea how I made it this far without being seen, not spotted, not smelled. Maybe I have a talent for going undetected. I wonder if that is a skill I could use to get rich. I will think more on it later. For now, let us keep the pace. I will make it all the way to the Guardian Ruins without a soul, other than you and I knowing of it. Yes. Being a ninja. I've made it without a single beast or fiend taking notice of me. All too easy. But now for the hard part, to find whatever treasures await. By the by, I did see a horde of some rather mean-looking lupin just over there. Very nasty, very feral. So here's my plan. While I search these containers for anything worth selling, you create a diversion and lure the lupin away from me. Yes, yes, you are an adventurer. Sure, you live for quests such as these. Perfect diversion, thank you, Zorai. I could hear the din of battle while I searched. I wanted desperately to come and help you, but I managed to stay true to my task. Lo, I found some relics that look quite valuable to my eye. I will head back to the manor and show them to Gyofu. He will know if there's anything here worth selling. I have a feeling that this time there is. Must be, it has to be. Probably picked up crap, didn't he? Look, Gyofu, I've returned from the Guardian Ruins and here's my haul. What do you think? Do you see anything here that will fetch a fair price at market? You they went to the ruins and returned to speak of it? You are braver than Amazo than most, Gyoin. Courageous, bold. Come then, show me what you have. This piece is very fine indeed, and this one as well. A truly fortress find. Well done, Gyoin. Every weapon here looks to be valuable. They need a bit of touching up here and there, but yes, they will fetch you a good deal of coin. There are many domans who still wish to fight the Guardians to the last. They will be more than willing to take these weapons off your hands and part with a pretty guild to do so. Do you think so? Truly? I finally found something worth selling, worth peddling, worth vending? Have you ever known Gyofu to give a false appraisal? No. Your dream is at hand, Gyoin. Sell these weapons, take the coin you make, and with it you can start down the path to becoming a legendary merchant. I will. Starting this day, I'm going to open my own shop. I will name it the New Witch. Customers will flock to my doors from all over Yangsha. Yes, my business will thrive and my coffers will overflow. And my baubles will guide me to greatness. Thank you for all your help, Zoa. You have been with me through it all. I will not forget you when I am at the top. I hope so. 20% at least, I want. Alright. Amber Alert. That's probably inside, isn't it? I think this is a good moment to stop though. It's almost midnight. Oh shit. My back hurts. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Gonna be back tomorrow. Oh, I'll have to like watch the VOD how the stream looks like and stuff like that. I'm definitely not happy with the latency. Next time I will like try to if I can improve that and check how it works like. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Talk tomorrow. Have a good one and peace out.